Then endijo neya ink nerya mutwe gw'obucupa bw'amaizi nk'obuuza bia zoona behakoja mu production pango bakozesa machine kuteekaho this mark. So ningenda kuba advisinga ningashi twantu emulugunya oshange ekintu kiri hariya bakitabura amaizi iwe kiyaho kinywa yaba etine digital tax stamp do not buy.
Ekifubire kitirweho ngo baheza kushanga noguza ebintu byona ebitine stamp ningashi URA yaheza kushanga nokora ebintu byona ebitine digital tax stamps noshashura $5,000,000.
Penalties abo penalties zo kushanga otine digital tax stamps ninga nokora ebyokunywa bitine digital tax stamps ningashi omushubuzi ningo ine duka woyikiriza ebintu ebitine digital tax stamps. Aro penalties which can be on you iwabyine ningo wako bukora ako bukora twashanga ebintu yo mukatale bitino digital tax stamps ninga factory penalty in the 50 million makumi-atano.
Senex agaba hashoborire nkurigirira hamushomo gutibweho begesibwe munonga ahakongera munonga hamutindo ugwe barukora no bakwana bateganisibwe sente ezo kukosa
na munonga ekintu kya vari addition ni kikuru munonga nyorango ubundi tinka kitandikire konka nanye ndiyo ni preparinga kukitandika but icyangu munonga tukabire nitwetenga ki ekikuchira kututeganisa obundi ni capital ningashi esente ezo kutandikisa nangwana no kukoresa konga nyowe enkirize yanje nengira ngu otandike mpora nkuko urukubasa then along the way wakora urukusavinga na capital y'urukuba no yetenga no ija no gitunga.
Barbara Kamsime omukoza hali UNBS agizerengo kitongore nkiza kushomesa buri mushubuzi urukora ebyo kunywa ninge binte bindi babikore biri aha mutindo okutandika no mwaka omusyo gw'ebye sente omwaka gwe 2025 2026
ka UNBS twoshire tukora emishomo okwetorero lihanga. So omushomo guturesire mbara tuguri unique abo kwatwesire nkora ki tukoreje emishomo itwenka UNBS next financial year ningo mwaka ubugwaza kutandika July. Focus yitu ntwenda kureba ngo abo bukorero buke ninga ba micro small and medium enterprises ebintu ebari gukora twenda kureba ngo ebintu ebari gukora biryamutindo.
Barbara yongere yashobora ngo hari abantu mukatare aboguze ibintu byona ebitine kabonero ka UNBS ekikoro kirukenda amateka kandi abashubuzi bazagumiza muri bashomesebwa ukora ibintu ebikuhika mutindo gwa Uganda.
Aro products ezo kushangangu tizine kabonero aka Uganda National Bureau of Standards konka itwenka ba UNBS ninga nk'ekitongole kya government ntwija gumizamu turi kushomesa ba traders ninga abashubuzi kurebwa ngo ekintu kiyaza kukora kiri amutindo kandi kuyaza kukitakatare kine akabonero aka Uganda National Bureau of Standards abo kubomwe no shanga umuntu yate kintu akatare kunga tari kumanyangu ashemerwa natunga akabonero aka Uganda National Bureau of Standards.
So we congratulate and we thank you so much. We are appreciating the support and we wish it could continue flowing. It will. Obuachigamba, you manyangu it is going to do what? It is going to happen. I officially hand over this certificate to you and I want all the stakeholders to touch on it to say that we really appreciate it.
Omwembezi w'amahanga geterine aga America Donald Trump nanda kuteka emishore msya aha mishuburo erukuruga omwihanga lya Canada erukuje mu America na mnonga emishuburo ya Karimagezi katobirebe. Omwembezi w'amahanga gegisire aga America Donald Trump naenda kutaha emishoro msya ahihanga lya Canada wanyuma yabo kutemishoro aha companies empango ezirukora ebintu bya Karimagezi ebitari bimwe na bimwe ekiri kutekatekwa ngo niteza kuretera ihanga lya Canada sente zirukurengo $7,000,000 omusente za dola omyaka 5 erukwija. Abakugu hamwe n'abashubuzi bahakanisa itekeri aho barukugira ngo neri kurebya companies za America na munonge ziri mu Google, Amazon na Apple ubuzuru kuferwa $2 omusente za dollars buri mwaka.
They did something with our tech companies today trying to copy Europe. You know, they copied Europe. It's not going to work out well for Europe either. And it's not going to work out well for Canada. They were foolish to do it. And so I said, we're going to stop all negotiations with Canada right now until they straighten out their act.
President Trump agizire ngo naza kuba narangije imishoro emisya ibarateka habyamaguzi heburukurwa umwihange rya Canada umubwire gwe sandemwe.
We have all the cards. You know, we do a lot of business with Canada, but relatively little. They do most of their businesses with us. And when you have that circumstance, you treat people better.
Prime Minister wa Canada Makani agizire ngo hawa nazagumiza munagamba na Trump ahanshonga niyemwe ahabo burungi bw'abantu ba Canada. Amahanga gagombi gizire gari umuntesaganya hezo kwitirizana ahanshonga y'emishoro. Trump n'ekiniga kingi harukurabira hamitimbagano hagizire ngo Canada hetahirire America ngo kandi naza kubana abamanyise emishoro emisya yaratekaho umubwire w'ebiro mushanju. America nirihanga herukira yo kugura ibintu okurwa umwihange rya Canada ubo baguzire ibintu kurenga muri billions binaho musente za dola umwaka guhwire konko mwaka guru kutandika Trump akataha imishoro yo buceka 2005 ahabye amaguze biri kutaho mu ihanga harukugira ngo haraba kukuse bitukuza bongo ahansharo.
We've made a deal with China, we've made a deal with probably 4 or 5 different countries, with the UK, but you know we have 200 countries, you could say 200 countries plus. We can't do that. So at a certain point over the next week and a half or so, or maybe before, we're going to send out a letter. We talked to many of the countries, and we're just going to tell them what they have to pay to do business in the United States, and it's going to go very quickly.
Omushoro ogu nugumanyisa companies empango ezirum Amazon, Meta, Google na Apple zibenzi shashira obuceka bushatari 10 ibintu byabo bitakatahiro muri Canada konka Minister by'Sente mu Canada Francois Philippe agizire ngo baza kubanza bariyemereze. Erizoba program Eby'Obushubuzi n'abaletero mucyara urukumanywa Kasara agaba Karonje kandogwa Modern Home Interiors erukutunda ebitanda entebe hemeza amashuka hamwe n'ibindi bintu eby'umunju kandogunaza tugambira ahabwenshi yaronzire mu business eji business ezindi zona kandi gibe mbagira ngo nekorwa bashija kandi kindi naza tugambira akaronje akari mu business eji katubirebe.
Mwasibamuta abatayari West amazina ninyi Karonji Sara agaba ninkorana na Modern Home Interiors ntuguza curtains, carpets, ebitanda mwe n'ibintu by'omunju entebe tushangwa aha Makansing Street opposite na Chosga House nkatandika Modern Home Interiors kuna rugira mu rumu rwanje kandi nkora mu office, so from a 9 to 5 job. The reason why I started is a friend actually Mamweta Paul already akana this business kandi nyenda kushubura mwene bintu binji akariyo chakarachi, but he invited me and you do this business that he was already doing it. When I thought about it nanye nareba it's a good business to start, and more to that nkabani into Kampala. So I was looking for something that was not etabetari in Bara. Yes, chikaba chirumu, but people were not like doing it at length. Yes, I started in 2020. The money that I was receiving, you know how Bara and Kokwe, generally the standard of living, it's very expensive. And given that during that time when I started, I had just gotten married, so expenses so it was not, yeah, so, and I was also passionate about business because growing up as a child, my family bona bari mu business nkakura wena abazire banje bakushubura ebitete, my father na akana na shubura produce na hati, so hava much nkani shoma konka nkareba riyare tenda mareo no murumugwa yeah
nero tugambire business eje cause what a home dokeje nturebe ntebe zikozwe je bibonire bitanda amashuka n'ibitandikira like in a store ninga ka aha tahari furniture bindi store ndijo
well starting out modern home materials tukatandika turikora beddings when soft furnishings etawero plastic carpets when umuntu ari kutandika eka what are the first things they start with okay someone is from campus yarga campus natandika naenda umfarasi because not everyone is going to buy a bed first tarabanze kugura umfarasi so abinji nabanza yagura umfarasi bayaguta hansi yabyama so amara gure shuka blanket habe n'ekitanda bwanyuma so area duke ya beddings near resile najant how about I also add this because after mutakabuza type standard bronze nimba sabi hankai so to atandika business y'ebitanda so we have abafundi abutukora nabo abarungi yes so ntukore bitanda bingi ntukora in all kinds of wood emsambya tukosa omugavu tukosa mahuga no kurijira customer chakuba nayenda so we work with different fundis yes and
myaka etanaho korire business umuntu we no kwenda kutandika business nkeje rukureba uko nimerezamo na kutandika business nkeje so you are from the much kugira ngo nababe inspired
me basize kubona basically now it's expansion of business nkadirengu na yamproti konka tinkuteka it's good kushanga ngu business wara ukajiha mu kintu because of when warabuka kare yinda ngo ugiye muka ploti konko shanga washitamsa sente ploti ya kuha ichwa kubano yenda so for the start wetina kubasa kujiha it's expansion and growth of the business yes from beddings now we are doing furniture and by God's grace we could also do a factory
we all know twena chimango buri business inebirungi byayo na byayo nibice biri mu business nibizubice byo kushanga Eby'Obushubuzi
ezube by'kushanga umleji business it is working with fundis yeah so actually most partly also what derived me kukora business age is that no shango muntu yayesigo mufundi yamha entebe ngwaje mukore konko mufundi atwara a month a 2 years tukiri yecho so it's encouraged me na kujankanchi kore to bridge that gap that you do not have to go to ine kugenda okareba n'umufundi so challenges ezimbwine I have abafunda bamwe no muha order akufera yeah it's a challenge that I get and also another challenge that I have is that imitemurungi no shangangu in Mbara tutujine so we have to either get them from Congo Ninga twajiha Kampala so that's another challenge that we get
wagambira ho kwihemiti like need business no handling whatever supplier ba shangangu they keep on trusting being you know over trusting what go like many like how do you handle that
I've been blessed with good suppliers honestly I've not found a challenge with any supplier good enough one thing I learned is my business is small so basically I need to work hand in hand supplier yakwe bintu bia let's say million 10 waguzaho you pay back and this business we are lucky that if you get in contact wabona contact supplier na kwebintu birungi basically what chinkurebero misho and my wish is to have my own factory yes because I've seen people in other countries do it and I believe we can do it and I also think nyebaza munonga government that Museveni akata umushoro mwinji aha abantu abakuimportinga furniture because we have the good wood better than wood ezabahereza bine we can be able to import the fabric so why can't we make it ourselves it is very possible it can happen God willing
wagambira kintu cy'umushoro iwe ile branch yo kurenga umurimo muri Mbara ishonga y'umushoro te kuteganisa
Well, knowing someone who deals in furniture, I've not found a challenge because the government systems, they are working into promoting production of furniture in Uganda. So I think I'm not finding any challenge so far. Yes.
Rukendera Sarah, you know, uterezo buhabuzi lenga shoga mbere muntu wero ko lafutandika business eji lengo munyeto rukweza campus ko lafutandika business nyendo jiro buhabuzo bwamuhereza ataka atandikire business yon.
What nyochi kwasagambira umuntu ari kutandika business otati na kutandika start with a small you have. Tinatandikira hankatandikira if you know there is a street hariya ruguru naneduke ketariya location nonje I started kane chindi otarinda kubona sente nyinji ngo otandike when you have the small money you have tandikana nezenche obanze because business yo kutandika you have to pay school fees. I call it school fees, you know, inekwega ukamanya customers mbakunde echi tubakunde echi so wawutandikise sente nche you learn or kuongeramo konko mawotandikise sente nyingi noshanga wagura ebintu tokejire katare kaba customers ba suppliers tokejire anything obo wabugura be mpango barauka mwe warauka kuita sente ninga wakora dead stock mukawatandikisa sente nche you learn in the process. Yes.
However, Sarah, abo abzobo Simi wena watu wegitaho kwihaitu atandikira mpaka twahendera program eby'obushubuzi abanagikwisi on bet na yebare bakorwa kasha toru kwiza otarga Tayari West.